Hello everyone and welcome to Life Begins at 20. My name is Mark and today I'm bringing you the very first Booster Pack Friday. As it's the last day of Eldritch Moon before the Kaladesh pre-release and the set release next Friday, I thought I'd share with you my last Eldritch Moon Booster Pack. I've loved the set overall and had some great additions to my cube, but there are still some cards eluding me, such as Gisela and Emrakul. So let's see if we get lucky with this one. Okay, so to start off with, we've got the Boon of Emrakul. It's a solid piece of black removal that also helps enable Delirium. Next up, we've got Spontaneous Mutation. This is a decent blue control card that can tie down any bigger creatures your opponent has. Next up, we've got Certain Death. This is a very expensive piece of black removal, and it's certainly not as good as Murder in the set, which is only costs 1 and 2 black. We have Fogwalker. It's a decent enough blue 2-drop to tie down a tapped creature an opponent has for a turn. Can't be killed by any creature without Death Touch when it attacks, as it's a 1/3 with Skulk. It's solid enough but not too exciting. Okay, next up we've got Choking Restraints. It's a solid white enchantment that takes an opponent's creature out of action, with the ability to destroy the creature on top, which can be useful in some circumstances, but generally it's enough by itself. Next up we've got Prophetic Ravings. This is a Madness Labeler, but with the amount of discard outlets in Shadows over Innistrad and Eldritch Moon sets, this normally won't get picked. Okay, next up is Guardian of the Pilgrims. It's a solid 2/2 for 2 with an upside. The turn it comes in, giving +1/+1 to a target creature. This can be useful at any stage of the game. Next up we have Grapple with the Past, another Delirium enabler with an upside of if there's any creature in the graveyard that you need, you can get it out. Solid enough for that archetype. Next we have Dawn-Gryph. This is a pretty solid 2/2 flying 2/2 for 3. And then one of my favourite cards of the set, the Uvenwald Captive. This is a great addition to Wolves and Werewolves deck as a mana creature. And with the plus side that if you have extra mana late on in the game, you can spend 7 to transform him into the Uvenwald Abomination, which gives you a 4/6 body. And you could also tap it then for 2 colourless mana. Really solid card. Next up we have the Hamlet Captain. Again a solid 2/2 for 2 in the humans deck. And giving all other humans +1/+1 when he blocks or attacks can be really good with lots of tokens. Another great card is Ride Down. It's a very good instant for a red and a white, giving you the ability to remove an opponent's creature and still swing in for the damage on the opponent. Next we have Savage Alliance as one of the many good Escalate cards in the set. Not quite as good as Collective Defiance and Red, but I like the flexibility the card brings, especially if you have the need for one or more of these modes. It's a solid card. And for our rare we have Eternal Scourge. I've not been too impressed with this card, but it can be quite annoying in a limited format. The plus side is you'll always have access to a 3/3 unless it gets killed in combat, especially as more often than not it'll get targeted, but over the course of a game you may not end up getting much for the mana you've spent. With a mountain and a wolf. Well, there you go. Not a great pack. Certainly no Gisela or Emrakul, but if I was drafting this pack, my first pick would certainly be the Uvenwald Captive. I love that card, but I can't wait for Kaladesh. Unfortunately, I won't be able to attend my pre-release this weekend due to work, but I will have a pre-release kit unboxing next week, along with a booster box and bundle opening over the coming weeks, so watch out for them. Let me know in the comments section down below how you got on at pre-release and if you got any great pulls. Booster Pack Friday will return next week with Kaladesh. Thank you all for watching and I'll see you next time.